Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War with me, your host, Luckymarine. Confederate campaign, Paul Republic. Filled out as many as I could, however, we are running low, or run out even, of the Mississippi Rifle, which means both Allen and Hayes don't quite have all the rifles that they should have. And there's nothing that we can really swap them out for. We'd have to go all the way back to Palmetto, which they're just the worst. I'd rather have that's near as damn at 2000. So it's just Hayes that would that'd be under strength. Anyway, onwards. Paul Republic, let's go. We have the bonuses for getting winning the first two fights in this series. So we should be alright here. Operations throughout the valley have forced the Federals to mobilize a significant force within the area, delaying their offensive plans against your capital. The second Union column under General Shields is marching to Port Republic. We must attack and destroy the Union force. This will be the last battle in the area. Defeat the Federals to force their retreat from the valley, then you'll be free to move your forces and support the defense of Richmond. Excellent. Let's go. Fairly good defensive area. Oh, we're coming from this direction. Okay. Only one brigade at the moment. Air Force is strung out along the muddy roads. It's not expected to arrive soon. Oh, okay. So they've not quite got into this position just yet. It's being held by a vanguard. Alright. Supplies. Do we need supplies? No. No, I need to be there. Oh, I've messed this up now. Right, supplies. Can I get you? Yeah, okay. So it's two divisions, two brigades even, and you're allowed supporting stuff. Cannons count? They probably do. Yeah, we're just gonna have to push into this position, I think, straight away, or it looks like it wants us to. Still, rather detach some skirmishers. I wonder how the experience thing works with the skirmishers and their parent units. At least get you walking forward. I wonder if the skirmishers have a really good fight. And the parent units don't. I wonder if they. I don't know. I don't know how they've worked that out. But we'll see. Let's keep moving forward. Neither of you have been spotted just yet. Youth's skirmishers will probably be the first to be seen. Maybe not. Here we go. Alright, so they're not within range. They've decided to run away. Let's go this way. Ooh. If you haven't been seen here. Oh, Gibson's been seen. Now you have. Pull you away. So Gibson. No, let's just get you into the bottom here. Let's... Oh no. Let's get you spotted by Carol. And we'll try and spin Carol round to focus at us. And then allow Gibson to take advantage of his flank. You support the flank of Eustace. We know there are skirmishers out here somewhere. Let's get amongst it. Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. Still, they've not routed entirely off the field. Let's get you into cover. Excellent work. If these are moving, then they're not firing. I want you into... Ooh. Take advantage of that. Get shots on the artillery. Can we turn them away? Not really. We'll get you to charge. No. You to charge even, sorry. Bring you into the centre. We'll get you. Do we need you? No. I wasn't going to push someone over here, however, now that you are here, if they're going to get supplied from this road here, we'll have eyes on to see what they get supplied by, and we'll also be able to delay them just a little bit. Yeah. Let's get you moved. No, let's get you moved further forward. Come on, come on, come on. More rounds into Robinson, thank you please. And take up that defensive position there. I want you firing on that, I want you firing on that as well. Come on. So what's this? Units to Goat Hill. Alright. Wanted a little bit more to happen there, but you can't have everything. We can get more rounds on Robinson. We'll push Gibson to just the edge of this forest here. We'll have Eustace turn and face at this edge of this woods, just in case Carol comes back at us. And he might be able to get shots onto Tyler as he's traversing this empty bit of, well, whatever this is here, this road. And I don't recognise his name. Oh yes, yep. Let's get you moving. Let's get you running even. Come on, another volley, and then you can go. Excellent. Let's go. Let's get Eustace skirmishers back into the unit. Looks like Eustace is going to take a bit of a hammer in here from Tyler. What kind of range have you got? Yeah, so they're going to get dragged out of this cover before they can engage Eustace. Hanson, I want you in those woods there. Kemper will drag you up to the front as well. Ah, did I? I don't think I did anything to Kemper in between these two fights. Yeah, he's only got 8 guns. Although I don't think there were any more Napoleon cannons left in the shop, if I'm being honest. Alright, I want you up here into the flank of whoever it is. Tyler, I think it was. Yep. You're going to concentrate on Eustace. Eustace is in 99% cover. Gibson is in 84% cover. Skirmishers are about to get a hammer in right now. They were trying to get flanks onto Eustace here. You continue up. Skirmishers again. Let's get on the edge of these woods here. We know there's cannons back here. Alright, they've decided to fall back. Oh, they haven't? Yes, they have. Let's go. Another volley into skirmishers. No, right. Well, let's not scare them off. We'll pull back slightly. Let's get a volley or two into Robinson. Let's try and turn him out of this position. Let's at least get him moving. Return Tyler around, which is nice. Get back into some sort of cover. We're also hidden, so Tyler's not going to know where we. Well, he is going to know where we are, but still. Carroll's making his way back up this hill. Let's get Preston into this area just here. With Alan and Gavin just up a little bit. And once Forrest is in the forest, we'll probably get him off his horses. Looks like these guys are desperate for a fight. Let's pull back just a little bit so we drag them out of their cover. They won't have the range to hit us here. They shouldn't have the range to hit us here. Good work there. No, just there. Just far enough away that you're within range. But they are in the open. You fire upon them. Let's get you moving up very quickly, and you will try and move into the space that Tyler's left behind. As soon as he gets out in the open, we'll try and cover off on all the cover that he had. We're taking out the cannons. They're not going to get involved. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep going. They're not going to be able to discharge any canister into us. I need you running into this area here. Nope, actually. Let's get these carbines, the forest singing. Come on, people. Keep moving. Forest, you may need to exit the building, yeah? We might need to get Forest back on his horses. Get up close. You try to take out Tyler. You... and you. Carry on. Whew. Looks like Carroll got turned away. Doesn't look like that Preston took many losses. Neither did Gibson. Good. We'll just sit you there. No one's... It did say that it was fairly weak resistance here, and that the majority was going to come in this area here. I don't think we press across the river. Like Swallow, we put you in these woods here. Hayes, put you in these woods here. Brewster. About there, I think. And we'll sweep through with Hanson, Alan and Gavin through this area. We'll try and route Tyler off the field entirely. Be nice if we could take out the general. Come on, let's keep the pressure up on Tyler. Nope. And you. That's unfortunate. He managed to get all the way past us, but Tyler hasn't been able to reset himself for at least 4 volleys worth now. I think it's going to be long before he exits the field. If you've got skirmishers that are stuck kind of in cover and you're fighting them, even though we're in full cover, they're in a little bit. It's going to take quite a long time to dislodge them. If you get really close to them, they by default try and maintain a gap between you, so it ends up pushing them out into the open, which is pretty good. Let's have you fire a maneuver. Let's have you fire a maneuver as well. Alright, okay, not close enough. Let's push really close to them. Also, the closer that you are, the more accurate your volleys are going to be. Federal troops came from Cross Keys and joined the battle. There we go. Out into relatively the open. Out into relative open ground, that is. Oh wow. Well, we've not been spotted just yet. Forrest, I think I'm going to need you. Let's not allow them space and time to get their shit sorted. Forrest, let's pull you away. Get you on the horses. Alan and Hanson should be able to keep these in a state of rout. I don't want them as prisoners, I just want them dead. Sounds harsh, but they drop weapons and all sorts, and yeah, that's going to be good for us. They're in the middle of the open. One volley from Gavin should be enough to rout them away. One, two, just 2 units. I'd prefer to get this swept up before we turn to face this. But this is where the point is. They've got to come and take us. They've got to come and wrestle it from our control. Let's get you on your horses. Still doing a good job here. Still keeping them routed. There we go. Alright, Gavin, we'll pull you back. We'll get Forrest into these woods get him off his horses, and he can duke it out with the skirmishers over here. Take out the supply wagon if needed. Yeah, let's get you away. Gibson. I mean, they did alright. They held things up. Alright, Eustace is no longer a threat in that direction. Let's spin you around just so. Nice crossfire there. Hopefully Gibson can get across this river before he gets absolutely pelted by Milroy and Bowen behind him. Thankfully they're both going each other's way, so I think Bowen won't be able to fire into Gibson. Milroy certainly will. Let's spin you around. In fact, let's use a little shifty thing. And they're really slow getting over this river. We'll use that to our advantage. When they get close to it, we'll rush these forwards. And whilst we're in disarray, we'll get amongst them. We'll get into them. There's only two though. If they do get bogged down here, we'll push Swallow across this bridge. Should be pretty quick across here. Nah, there's too many cannons. These cannons all support each other. So you get close to one, and you'll just get canister from the other two. I don't think it's worth it. Trying to take them out. Forest. Get you for your horses. Rear flanked. Even though they're wavering, they're still going to join back up with Gibson. Get cheeky hit on Carroll. Alright, let's pull you back. Get you hidden. Right. You're not going home. You go home. This won't last much longer. There we go. Gibson has got bigger. Let's pull you back. And you back as well. Let's not take cannon fire for the sake of taking cannon fire. We'll get into a hidden position. Try drag Milroy and Bowen out of cover, and then we'll rush forward. If need to be. We should get across here and grab these these supplies. Gavin is in 60% cover. Not really good enough. Pull you back. Just there. No. No. Just there. And let's take these supplies. Alright, so it did the job. What kind of condition have you got? 100% condition. Good. Nope. Don't go just yet. We get supplies back to relative safety. Waiting for Carol to move. So you just up there. Are they moving across? They are. Right, now go for it. You should be running. You should be running. All should be running. They have zero cover down here. It is zero cover. These are out in the open and they've got 24%. If you're fording a river, you have zero cover. If we can get all these three firing into this, they're going to regret lots of things that they did today. Like crossing a river. In fact, we'll get skirmishers in as well. Don't know why Carol hasn't moved from this position. Probably knows that we're out here. Let's pull you back just a little bit more. I mean, you can see us. They've spread out a little bit now. But you saw how slow it is through this kind of marshy area. With how long it took Bowen to get to the river. If we tried to get a jump on Sherman, I don't think we'd be able to do it. Might be able to get a volley on. Go on then. No. They were heading for the bridge. If they'd have only needed to get to this shoreline to get rounds on, then fair enough. But no, if they're going to cross the river via the bridge, they can ram that. Let's make sure we do maximum amount of damage as they're leaving. Might be under cannon fire, but it's ball fire, so it means nothing. Swallow, let's get you back into decent cover. Should be able to get another volley on here. And then we'll pull back and we'll allow them to do it all again. Another volley? Nope. Excellent. Talking of routes, how are we doing down here? Oh, good stuff. Don't know where Carol's going. Let's pull back again. In fact, face the other way. Carol looks like he's on the move. Hayes, once you get into this area here, we'll probably turn you around. Or try and intercept Milroy as he comes across this bridge along with Swallow. And Brewster, let's get you in some sort of cover. Oop, nope. You just go home. What's all the shouting? Can we get a couple of rounds on them whilst they're out in the open? Kinda do. Now, let's move. You've not been spotted, you have been spotted now. Oh, not bad. If we can gauge them from cover whilst they're just out in the middle of nowhere, I'm happy with that. He says putting his people in the middle of nowhere. So you're facing the other way at the moment. Should be able to get round into the back of them. Nope, they've turned around. When you're in these woods, you firing on them. Let's get you around the side. Let's surround Carol whilst he's he's in two minds at the moment. I don't know where he thinks he's going, what he thinks he's doing. But whatever it is, it's not a good thing. And we'll make him suffer. He has no idea what he's doing. It's like, do I fire at these? Do I fire at them? And let's get... What is this? My word. Yes. That Sherman done with. Well, that's one of the cannon companies done with. Yeah, Carol's about to get mashed there. How's a Sherman for that matter? Yeah, stay there. I know you're getting hit from the hill with cannon, but this is a good position. Let's keep the press on Carol. We'll do the same thing with Carol that we did to whoever this fool was. Look at them all. And we just won't give him any time to sort his life out. Another volley on... No, switch fire to Milroy. You switch fire Milroy as well. How are we getting on, Danny? Good. Push you into that corner. And let's keep this press going. Meantime, we'll pull you and you out. Let's get you running. You are. Good. I need to advance to contact if you need. I should be flanking shots here. Hayes, let's get you to fall back just a little bit into a little bit of cover. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80... Yeah, hold there. We'll turn you around. And we'll encourage them to be even more stupid than they already are. Right, now they're starting to fall back. Now let's press. Because they have to go back over that bridge, which means they're walking towards Swallow, which means that we can get them in the back. Where are these going? Don't know. Kevin, let's press you up. And you. And Forrest. Don't really want to be taking them as prisoner, I just want to keep them in this state. Gibson. Surprising that you got shots on from there. This might be a representation of the extra range you get if you're on a hill. Because they seem to be out of range, but they're still getting shots on Milroy. Yeah, that was a bad day for Milroy. Looks like Bowen's coming back this way. Looks like he's going to attempt this ford crossing again. So we will prep Gibson, Brewster, Eustace. We'll pull Hayes back into more cover than he's currently in. And we need to continue this. I don't want to get too close to the point where they flip to being prisoners. Going. Let's get you away. And Hansen, you're getting squeezed out as well. You should still be having rounds on Milroy. Yep, good. Oh, Bones decided to run away. Do not get involved in melee. Do not get involved in melee. Alright, as you run away, we'll use Gibson again to try and harass Carol. Alan, let's push you up. Let's get you on your horses. The water horses, apparently. And let's get you into the center. Ooh. Yeah, just go that way. You fire into that. You fire into that. You do not melee. Do not melee. Do not melee. Go and get yourself away from there. Come on, get yourself away. These guys are meleeing whilst they get to the point where they're routing. They'll just surrender. I don't want that. Swallow. Let's get you just out of range into just a little bit more cover. Again, we'll attempt them across the bridge. I will turn these crossing places into death traps. About face. Now, if we were in melee here with the red router thing, they just turn into prisoners. I don't want that. That's what I want. First, let's bring you around this side. Let's prep for these guys crossing this bit of river. Oh, nope, not you. Let's get you two into an area where you can be of use. Where's the horses gone? Yeah, off on that route. Maybe not. Let's get you... We could probably hide them in these woods. Can I go you're in? 53. Nope, fall back. Not too far back then. Okay, now. And this area here. Yep, we'll wait for them to get, well, to try cross this gap again, and we'll go mess them up. Right, Swallow, I want you right up to the edge of that. Let's make them pay for having the audacity to cross our bridge. Hayes as well. Let's get rounds on. Come on. Swallow will get another opportunity. Hayes will not. At some point I want to push the cav over the other side of the river. Come on. I want them to be almost out of the river before we spring this. If they're almost out, then they're going to have to turn around and be as slow getting back to the other side of the river. Another volley. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so let's pull you away. And let's spring this. You should all be running. Yep. Surprise! No, Swallow, don't go that far. Do you reckon we could get through there? These are going to turn around and end up here. These are going to get their poop together very quickly and start marching this one. Now we won't be able to get across the river in time. Alright. Quite literally, hold your horses. One of the few times where the word literal has made sense. Everyone gets literal and figurative mixed up in a noise. The crap out of me. I say everybody, but it's a sweeping generalization. Go on, another couple of volleys onto boat. Nope. Alright. Right, I'm back. I mean, we can finish this at any point, at any time, and we are running out of Mississippi rifles. We should probably finish right now, but the more we kill now, the less we have to kill later on. Hayes, Brewster, and Swallow. Only Brewster is seen, and Forrest is seen out of all of these. Wow, they're keen. Brewster, how you going? Forrest? Yep. Swallow. Could do with a bit of supply, I suppose. Let's go resupply Swallow. The next time that these come back at us, I want them to be down at about 1300 each. Right, let's pull you. Oh, how did you get shots on there? Or maybe not real Milroy because he's already turned away, but... How are you still spotted? Who are you still spotted by? How could we hide in these woods before? And yeah, we were spotted straight away then. Alright, let's go. Now. You off your horses. And you move in as well. Come on, come on, come on. There should be a barrage. Come on. Let's run you up. And you as well. You got the carbines. And away once more. Go on your horses. Let's go. Swallow should be able to keep Murray... Murray? Where did I get Murray from? Milroy routing. To allow us to just get through the lines just enough to cause panic in the disco. Oh, and in the cannons as well. Yeah, that's why. Oh, balls. Quick, get through. We might be able to hide up here. Alright, don't fire at anything. Just see if they forget that you're there. It's what a PSO. Well, that's a little bit silly, isn't it? As soon as these guys come back to the river, we'll move forest in and we'll take out these cannons. Okay. Someone asked earlier on, when do you choose between finishing and when do you choose between just carrying on with the fight? And this is a prime example of a time when you just carry on the fight. You have a great position, you have overwhelming numbers, and you have an enemy that's continuing to try and fight you. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Can we get shots on you whilst we're in cover? Yeah, we're firing into their general and we've still not been spotted. Well, the general's dead now, but still. Right. Same kind of manoeuvre. We've done it a few times now. Surprised How can you not be spotted? I don't know. These were a little bit too far away. Alright. I'm back. Get you a little bit closer this time. Still not been seen. We won't attack these cannons just yet. We'll allow Bohlen to get back into where he wanted to be. Let's move just away so that we're out of range. There we go. One's routed. Let's get into the other one. Let's rout the other one before he can. Well, I was going to say before he can turn himself around to canisters, but he's not doing it. Fair enough. One more volley. And who's that? Friedrich? Friedrich will be down. We'll run off. And tie down. Heyman. Heyman. Okay, go. About face. Let's go, mate. Heyman, bleed. Oh, that's terrible, I'm sorry. Nope, carry on. I want you to carry on as well. You as well. And you. I think this is the time where we chase them across the other side of the river now. Now we've got rid of the cannons. Now we will have got rid of the cannons. Now we're not going to have to worry about canister shot. Oh, bounce rendered. Let's squish Milroy against this corner. Swallow should have quite a few shots on him. Get Brewster across this river. And we'll keep harassing him until... Oh, okay. Fine. No, fine. Fine, I didn't want to... I didn't want to kill any more people anyway. So. Not bad. Again, we had the defensive position. They were always going to take more casualties than we were. I suppose they had the defensive position first, but we had overwhelming numbers. We forced them out of it, and then we controlled the choke points, where there was zero cover, where you just saw how much our guns ripped into them as they were crossing that river, as they were crossing that bridge. Alan did really well. 1,031 kills to a loss of nobody. That's pretty good. Yeah, that'll be a profitable fight for us. We lost just 632, and our reward from this will be, it's going to be more than 632, isn't it? Ooh, we got promoted. Damn right, that was a good fight. It was well thought out, I thought. Terrible English. Grab some 12-pounder Napoleons, that's good because we were running low. You've captured some supplies. Superb. So 5,100 men when we only lost 600. So you know, 4,500 men added to our pool. That's pretty much 2 units. 1,600 prisoners exchanged for just 1,000 additional recruits. Again, all adds up. It doesn't all add up. That's why I didn't want to take prisoners. If we'd have taken the prisoners down on the bottom left of that map and pushed those prisoners up to probably closer to 2,000 prisoners, we'd still have only got 1,000 additional recruits. So, yeah, take prisoners up to a point, but if you can, just put them in the ground. And $90,000. Excellent. Career points. Career points. 1 point. Do you like medicine? We'll go medicine, knowing Gaines's Mill is coming up. It's going to be a big battle. We're probably going to lose a lot of men. Let's make sure that we get a good portion of the men back. You're going to restore 14%. So by the end, I think you get about 20% of your men back. Which, I mean, it's going to make a difference now. Probably not in the last fight when we only lost 632. But when you get to the point where you're losing 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, adds up. And we push our reputation up, which gives us a morale boost of 8. People are still wounded. Is anyone back from the wounded? No. Everyone's still getting arms and legs sewn on. And we can have artillery specialization, firearms +5, accuracy +5, reloading time +5. Artillery, infantry, cavalry. Now the backbone of our units are going to be infantry. I suppose you could have one corps that specialised in cannon. No, it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. I found that having balanced units of about 4 infantry to 1, or yeah, 4 infantry to 2 cannon. That's a pretty good ratio. And have maybe every, you can have like 4 or 5 divisions, I think. And every other division have, instead of 2 cannon, have a cannon and cav. But yeah, backbone is going to be infantry. When the poop hits the fan, you're going to rely on your infantry. They're the ones that are going to be facing off against each other, and whoever has the best infantry is going to win. So we'll choose that. This is passive to all. There's a specialisation in infantry. And the next one, I don't know what the next one, we should have moused of them just to see what was going on there. Fill you up with rookies.
Sir, yes, sir!
Indeed. Fill you up with rookies as well. Preston. Right, so enough for them. Forest. Alright. We'll give you 2 more people. Just because that's all that's in the armory. Swallow, what have you got? 109. 109 left in the armory. However, Hayes uses the Mississippi. Can we swap you out for something else? We can. The pattern 1853 Enfield, which will be better than what we have right now. It'll be a lot better than what he has right now. Effective range of 340 yards. What's the other ends? 340? 340 as well. This is what we're going to swap him into. Alright, so let's filter it down in a way that good units get good weapons. So we'll give the Pattern 1853 Enfield to Swallow. Which relinquishes X amount of Mississippi rifles back into our armory. We can use them to fill out Hayes, Bruce, well, just everybody else. It's quite close to the... No, we'll just use rookies.
Yes, sir.
I'll remember to use Hanson in the next fight quite a bit, if we can. I think everybody's going to get used in the next fight quite a bit. I don't think it's I don't think Gaines's Bill is a fight where you can pick and choose who you use. Oh wow, we've got loads in the armory. All right, so that was just my bad planning in the just before the last fight. We should have had these back up to 15. There we go. I think we're probably going to need 2 cores for the next fight for Gainesville. Let's have a quick look. We won't start it, we're just going to see how many cores we need. So we're not pissing about next time. Yep, we're going to need 2 cores. So, in the break, I mean, we've got the money for it, we've got the men for it. And then the break, I'll grab another core. There we are. And yeah, we'll fill it out, but to an extent. By Luckymarine, as always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for Battle of Gaines's Mill. Until then, do take care.